Hello, folks, and welcome to this video called Georgia Beers. We're looking at beers from Georgia. I'm in Louisiana. Dazzling Dave is in Louisiana. We're looking at beers produced in Georgia. Now, I have a beer that is not even listed on the company's website. It's called Check Under the Bed.
I like how they spell check with a Z.
Yeah, Czech style dark lager. Get it? Check Under the Bed. And it's all their beers have something to do with like fairy tales or movies. And I don't really watch movies, so I don't know what this is supposed to be about. But
Can art.
their can art is not the worst, but it's not the best. But anyway, Pontoon Brewing of Georgia. See if it'll start to focus.
Okay.
It's not focusing. All right. Anyway, Beverage Rambo is joining us. He's in Georgia.
Now, hi, how are you? Let me get my beer. Hold on.
Okay. Hi. How are you?
Hey, Dave. What's going on? Just dealing with some BS right now, but hold on.
Okay.
What's going on?
God damn! The fuck!
Nice.
He does speak French. Okay, so while we wait for Jean-Pierre, I'd like to introduce mine. I am going to be tasting the classic Hopsecutioner. We used to get this in bottles all day long. This has a whole lot of, and it's all listed around the can, hops in it. Almaro, Cascade, Centennial, Warrior, Chinook, Simsum, and it looks like there's 7 in here. I forgot what the APV is on this.
It's pretty high. I was looking for that beer. Yeah, he definitely
7.3. So of course they got bought out by one.
Right. Watch the language. Watch the language.
C'est français. Okay, so of course, see what it's all about.
All right. I was
sorry, guys. I got to do my review kind of quick.
Now, Jean, wait. We got to let David go first. You got something to do. So let me find Jared.
I still got some time. You need about what 2-3 minutes to introduce.
You can go ahead and do it because we're not as in the.
Can't hear you.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry. I came late. I'm sorry because sorry for the language. I came late.
Do your intro. I got to cut this short in about 6 minutes.
Be real quick, Dave. Go ahead and do your review real quick. Gate City Brewing, based here in Roswell, Georgia. Gate City JC Lager.
All right, never heard of that. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead, Dave. Do your thing.
What kind of beer is that?
It's an American lager style. Yeah, I reviewed it back in.
So I'm doing Hopsecutioner. 7.3% with 7 different hops in it. So I remember when we first started drinking this stuff, this was probably 2014. And it was, man, this stuff was good. It came only in bottles and it was fantastic. Right now I'm smelling all those hops in it. Oh, it's good. It's got, as you can see, it's clear. Classic West Coast style, even though it's an East Coast beer. Thanks for keeping it real.
7.3, 58 bitterness units. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of sweet. The bitterness is not really up to the alcohol. It's not as robust as I remember it being. I don't know if they changed the way they're making this, but I do know the original company is not making this anymore. Somebody else is making it. So,
well, it's the original company. They just got bought out by a bigger company,
who then dictates how production is made, how things are bought, how things are made. They streamline things. That's what companies do when they buy other companies. They change things. So this has definitely been changed. It's not bad. It's just not as great as it once was. Would I not buy this?
Yeah, Hopsecutioner is a pretty popular IPA.
Yeah. Of course, I got this at where y'all know I got it at.
Salvage store.
Yes. On a weekend day, they had a bunch of different craft beers all over the place. So I made a 12-pack of this and got this. I got Leonidas. I got Dogfish Head. I mean, I got quite a lot of them. And walk out of there, basically different sizes, 12 ounces, 19.6, 16 ounces, paying about $12 for a 12-pack. So a really good beer.
Yeah.
We're
So,
gonna have to try one of those.
so Terrapin years ago got bought out by Miller Coors, now Molson Coors. So Miller bought them, and like you're saying, you think they cut back on the quality?
I didn't say anything about quality. I just said it doesn't taste like it used to taste.
Oh, okay. I think they did change the. I think they did change the recipe. I think they made it a little milder.
It is milder. That's what I meant. It's not in my words before. It's not as robust as I remember.
They lowered the IBUs on it. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh well, it's what it is. As the world turns.
So Hopsecutioner, 7.3%. How do you score that one?
I give this a B plus.
Like about an 89.
Oh, you want a number?
Yeah.
89.
88.
89.
89.
Or 88.
I like Hopsecutioner. I was looking for it this week, but I could not find it. Walmart had a bunch of Terrapin beers. I went over there the other day. They had no Terrapin beers, and that had me nervous,
Yeah, I know. I stopped at a place after work to pick up some Natural Light. They were out of it. Completely out. Then I was looking over and I was like, what else are they out of? They were also out of Bud Ice.
Oh no!
And then they only had a few 6-packs of Bush.
What?
So, yeah. You got to, you know what? In these tough times of rerun beers and classic beers being left behind, you got to go with the price for buying what you get price-wise. These things, I'm only buying these things on a deal now. I'm not buying them for the regular
Gotta
price.
check the dates.
This stuff here, oh, it's got a color smudge on it. This stuff here got to be running you what? $12 a 6-pack now?
Well, I think Walmart. The last time I saw it at Walmart, they had it for $9.99 a 6-pack. Yeah.
Okay, you're spouting Walmart, the cheapest place you know where to get beer. I'm saying in general, this stuff is probably $12 everywhere.
Yeah, too high.
Yeah. So if I can go down the road and get a 6-pack of adjunct for $6, why not? I mean, that's the good stuff. So it's the beer we grew up on. There's nothing wrong with going backwards as long as you always move forward.
Right. Well, I know you got something to do, so I'm glad you joined, though.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, guys.
Bye. Have fun.
Drink better beers.
We will try.
Adios.
Adios. All right. Now, I have to check under the bed. They don't even have it on their website, so there's nothing to show. So
What is it? What is it from? Pontoon? Yeah, our good friends. The Czech under the bed. Okay, a Czech's Pilsner. A Czech style Pilsner, I'm guessing. Yep. Oh, dark lagers. Pardon me.
Chuck style dark lager. All right. So this was at Mathern's. They had it on discount for $2.79 a can. $2.79. The problem with Pontoon is they don't put dates, so I don't know how old this is. Pontoon doesn't bother putting dates on their cans. So
You check underneath the can on the.
yeah, it's not there. It's nowhere. I'm telling you, I'll check. You know me, I'm careful. So there you go. Look how dark it is. Check it out. Look.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice color.
6% alcohol, kind of a yellowish beige head. The appearance, the aroma. Yeah, smells like dark bread crust. Taste. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Sorry you had a little trouble earlier in the video.
No, it just I had some beers in the freezer. I completely forgot about it. I say, oh, holy bleep. And I'm like, so.
See, our friend Ronald, I used to give Ronald 3 strikes and you're out. Only problem was he would get the 3 strikes before he ever got to the beer.
Oh, man.
I used to like having him on the videos, but he was like, how's it going? I don't get what's going at this thing. I was like, oh, well, 2 strikes already. All right, anyway.
Cheers, Jay.
Cheers. Okay, doesn't taste super fresh, but it's not nasty. It's like got a little sour lager, dark lager sourness like you get with some of these dark lagers like the old Low and Brow Dark and Michelob Dark, although those weren't as strong as this one. You probably remember in the 1990s they had Low and Brow Dark, Special Dark.
I never saw that. I know the original Lauren Brown was still, but now.
Oh, you never saw it?
Never saw the dark one, no.
Yeah, because in 1996, 97, 98, I used to shop around Louisiana, and they always had, at Winn-Dixie, they had Low and Brow Special Dark. Yeah, but then it went bye-bye. All right.
Sad to see about what's going on with all these craft breweries. But like you said, Jay, you had predicted this was going to happen, right?
I said this 10 years ago, and people were telling me, you're being negative. I wasn't being negative. I wasn't being negative, but when I see 1,000 beer brands and it's being marketed towards 300 people, well, 300 people are not going to buy 1,000 enough to keep it going. And I said, these companies are going to start failing one after another.
Or they're going to get sold by the big boys, and some of them have been sold by the big boys.
Yeah, and then when they get sold, a lot of times the big boys buy them and they start cutting all the off. They say, well, we're cutting out and we're going to only sell these 3. And they shut down the brewery and they move all the production to somewhere. Because you cannot make beer and survive if nobody buys it. Okay.
All right.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah, that's true.
This has sweet bread crust, has very low bitterness. It doesn't have a whole lot of sweetness. 6% alcohol. It's a strong lager. It does not taste like a Guinness. It does not taste like a stout. I don't know what it tastes like. It just tastes like a lager with dark bread crust. Think about Yingling Porter. No, I'm sorry. Think about Yingling Black. Yeah, think about Yingling Black and Tan, but stronger. Because Yingling Black and Tan is, only like 4.5%.
What's the ABV on that one? On this one again? Okay,
6%. 6. Why do you think this beer was discounted to $2.79? Because it was selling really well? No.
A dented can.
No, it's not dented. It's just go to Mathurin. You come to Louisiana and go to Mathurin's or any.
I'm gonna be. Hey, you're gonna take me there, man. When I get down there.
Yeah, well, really, go to any beer store, and they got so many beers on the shelves, and they'll sit there for weeks. And months,
or years,
and even years. And what is it doing the store any good? No, it is not. All right.
You said, if the like you said, some stores don't care, like whatever, just rotate it. Others are saying, hey, like that one place when I saw the old tankard, I said, whoa, hold up here, wait a minute, this is old.
Oh, that was a fiasco. That.
And I had to go ahead. Thank goodness I trashed that down the drain because it's like, no. You ain't gonna get me and get me sick with that beer that discontinued. What 2015, right? No, not 2015. 2017 got discontinued.
Yeah. Look at this story. He left a bottle of Coors in the freezer for days. Uh-oh, that was bad.
Let's go for this Sunday.
Folks. Listen, people, listen to me. Don't put beer in the freezer. Unless it's a high gravity malt liquor, don't put it in the freezer. Okay? You don't gain anything, and you're going to forget about it, and it's going to blow up, and it's like stupid. You don't need beer that cold. Okay, now Jean, I can't remember the name of your beer. That's why I don't have it in the banners. But
Right here, it's called Gate City. Put it up right there, Gate City JC Lager. I'm on the website right now for Gate City, and surprisingly, it should be viewed as a core beer, but they call this as a sort of limited edition beer. You know,
what's
I
the
don't know
alcohol
why.
level? What's the alcohol level?
4.3% ABV. This is a American lager, available seasonal. What time of year? I wonder. Maybe it gets to this time of year, but that classic, refreshing, crisp lager style, hopped with Ella hops, giving it a nice, clean finish. That's what's on one website. Now, when I try to click on anything from Gate City's website is kind of like, I don't know. When you go to Pontoon website, do they give a good detailed beer? It kind of looks like like some high school student kind of put it together.
Yeah, Pontoon looks like a high school student put it together. Yes.
Yeah, so this kind of the same thing because I'm trying to click on the beer just to get some info.
Nothing. I'm clicking on it now, and nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. As I said, available seasonal in a 12-pack 6-ounce cans, 12-ounce 6-ounce cans, which I'm not going to pay that price.
I'm not even gonna waste time showing it because it's a waste of time to show.
So this is the beer.
Where's Roswell, Georgia?
It's not that far from me. I would say about 15 minutes away from me here, where I live. So, Gate City Brewing. So, I've tried some of the beers that's on the website. I've tried the Citrus Maximus, the All Juice. I've tried the Tremis Baltic Porter, the OTP. I did another OTP double IPA that was mango version. I've done the Copperhead. I don't think I've done the Oktoberfest, and that's about it. But I do have what I'm going to be reviewing is the Party Starter coming up. I did do the Tardy McFly, their raspberry sour ale. I got the Party Starter, which I'm going to be doing soon on my channel. And I did the Golden Amber as well, their white stout. So they put out some pretty good beers so far from what I've had. So I'm looking to visit the brewery. I've only driven past it. But I never pulled in, just kind of hang out, whatever, to kind of see what they got. But I'll be making a visit there soon. But anyway, this is what the beer looks like, as you can see, everybody. Roswell, Georgia. Yeah. Norcross, Roswell, and you can see the distance. So this is what it looks. You smell sort of the hop. I'm guessing the traditional American lager style. And of course, the typical ABV, it is at 4.3%, which is, like Busch, 4.3, Busch Light's 4.1. Basically, they taste the same in my opinion, but that's another topic for another day. So, refreshing, smells good. So let's have at it. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Yeah, we've been getting some nasty weather here today. It stopped raining and it was going to come back. I was going to go walking this afternoon, and then all of a sudden I had my shorts on and teacher ready to go. And then all of a sudden I started coming down really hard. So it's that weather system that's affecting most of us in the southeast.
Oh, well, we're not getting any rain where I live. I wish we'd get some rain. My grass is dying.
So, no, don't give me earthquake, high gravity. Oh, more than. You
didn't need to put that in the freezer to pour it down the drain.
So it's a pretty decent beer. I bought this at Trader Joe's. It's nice. It's good. I'm not paying the price for what they pay for a 6-pack. For a 12-pack, I think it runs for about. When I saw at Trader Joe's, they of course they have the singles, and you notice when you go to Trader Joe's, and I'm sure you agree with your Trader Joe's where you are. Not only have their brands, but also have all the local brands, local breweries in your area. Whether it be NOLA or whomever, a parish, or even Abita. So
right, yeah, but they don't have too much selection. Honestly, if I go to Trader Joe's, it's usually a disappointment. They don't have too much. Yeah,
restock, but it's a good, refreshing lager. Like I said, it's decent. It's not bad. It sort of have a little bit of a very amber ale taste to this, but slightly, but overall it's pretty decent. Again, the lettering and all of their beers, it's so I mean, this is what how description of the beer. I mean, I don't know if you could read any of this right here.
No, it's kind of small.
I don't know why they do that. It is just pathetic how they do this. And I got a sour ale I'm going to review on that channel, and I'm like, where am I going to get the information from? And then when I click on click on that thing, like you said, I just can't get nothing. So I don't know.
Go to the store and get a eyeglass that James P. Madonna uses. All right, now as far as scoring,
Shouldn't have to be that way, but
I know, but these companies make their print so tiny. All right, so check under the bed, 6%. I like it. I'd rather drink Hopsecutioner, but But anyway, on check under the bed, it's good. It's not awesome, but it's good if you like a Czech style dark lager, which I haven't really had too many of those in my life, to tell you the truth. It's foaming up pretty good, so I think it must not be too old if it's foaming up so fast,
Right. And again, it's not a porter, it's not a stout, it is a dark lager.
Dark lager, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with 93 out of 100. I like it. $2.79 for this tall can. Yeah, I can deal with that.
Yeah. Pontoon makes some good stuff. And again, I'm like I said, I'm just disappointed we're able to get Sweetwater. I thought that was
couldn't get and let me tell you, I was getting stressed out. You were getting stressed out saying something about a truck. You said something about what the truck or something. I can't remember, something about a truck.
What the luck? What the luck?
Yeah, something about luck.
What the huck is going on here?
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn. But I was getting stressed because I went to 8 different stores, as you know, 8 different stores. Could not find Sweetwater. Then I went to Walmart and other stores yesterday. Could not find Hopsecutioner. No Hopsecutioner at Mathern's. None at Walmart. I said, no Terrapin. No Terrapin. None of them. I said, oh, man, this is getting scary. This is getting really scary. And then after going through all that stress, I get this report on Facebook that Anchor is doing what they're doing, but I was about to flip out. I was about to flip out. No more Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, our special
Christmas
ale.
the Anchor Steam.
I was losing.
The IPA. So I say, Jay, just an idea, and maybe sometime in August, or whatever. If you can still get Anchor, and I can still get Anchor at the local Vine, with the soda store, I'll get one Anchor beer and maybe do a salute to Anchor. How about Anchor?
I don't know. I'm too depressed about it. I don't even think about it. Okay, how do you score that?
Yeah, well, the lager, like I said, it's nice, it's refreshing, it's easy drinking, it's 4.3%. I'm glad I bought 2 cans actually, but I don't know if I'll do a rehash of that. I don't know. Maybe I probably wouldn't. Just something just to have in the refrigerator. It wasn't that expensive at Trader Joe's to buy these 2 cans. So, and I got another Gate City to review as well. Besides the Patty, I have another beer to review from them as well. Fruited sour ale. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go 87 out of 100 for this one. It's nice, it's decent, but
a B.
Yeah. Oh, would that be okay? When you say B, I keep saying B plus, but
B plus for me, a B plus like 88 or 89.
Okay. So 8.7. So I have an 87 score B for me on the Gate City. So
in other words, it's good, but don't go wasting your time trying to track it down.
Very true. Exactly. The other beers.
Yeah, well, at least they used to make a great porter.
Yeah. But that steam beer was good. And that IPA, I know they changed the labeling of it, but.
Oh, yeah. They used to even make a double Liberty. I don't think you ever saw the double Liberty.
When I was in Mobile, nope.
Double Liberty. I bought double Liberty.
Nope.
That was 8.4. That was primo. That was primo. But that was 8 years ago. All right. You ready to do promos?
Sure.
All right. I'm feeling bad, y'all, because I don't feel bad, but I'm feeling bad after I heard the Anchor story. I
posted a story today about Bell's and something with bells
Yeah.
or you know.
I've just given up. I was giving up. And you know how I feel right now? I'm about to show you something that's going to make me feel a lot worse.
Okay, here we go. Let me get my stuff too. Go
I
ahead.
feel bad, but I'm about to feel a whole lot worse because
All right. Fusion projects, Pirate Water, basic, Four Loco. What the fusion projects? Okay.
now we can't get
Earthquake.
Anchor. I can't get Anchor, but I can get this. I can get Earthquake. I can get Pirate Water.
I can get that here.
So this is where we are now, y'all. This is it. This is our life.
Pirate Water. Which one I did? I did the Bahama Mama or what are some version margarita? I don't know. But again, the breweries are trying to see what's on the market right now, what people like, and people like these sort of mixed cocktails. And
Right. Who wants to drink?
I know to each his own, but I just like this is.
Who wants to drink craft beer when you can drink this? A margarita. A margarita.
I know, right?
Yeah, and the best thing about it, it has artificial flavoring. So that's what's real. That's what's real.
Give me MX. I'll rather have the MXD, which is probably a lot better. And of course, that's made with cane sugar, and of course, that's at 12%. Those are probably at 8, whatever. I believe
10.
MX, Club Tails, that's also used cane sugar. That's at 10%. Give me something a little more full body. I should have bought, like I said, kicking myself last week up. I should have bought that on my way to the free concert instead of buying that crap for $13. The Club Tails probably would not have put me in a bad spot, and it would have been a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But hey, you live and you learn.
Now we got tequila seltzers, mamitas, tequila seltzers.
Oh, please, no, I can't do seltzers. No, hard seltzers. I did a White Claw. No.
And anyway, why drink craft beer when you can drink this?
Four Loco. Yes. I did the Four Loco Gold, man. That's one of my popular videos on my channel. I got like 300 something reviews on that channel for on that view for the Four Loco. So I can never put that back in my body again.
You want to feel sick next? You want to feel sick? You want to feel sick tomorrow morning? Here you go. This will get it done. If you really looking to feel bad the next day. But there's sours. There's Four Loco sour. I've had them all. And now we got Four Loco USA. Yeah, it tastes like the United States of America. Oh yeah, baby.
Pick, what, the quail, roadkill on the road.
And we got Warhead's Cosmics Punch. Now, that was a disappointment, that one, because I thought it was going to be really sour, but it really wasn't too sour. All right, well, that's what the world is coming to. Okay. It's funny, though. Anyway, as far as promos, okay, let's see. Hector says, wait, let's go back to the, why is Anchor stopping distribution outside California? Well, that's what you do when you're about to go bankrupt.
And Fritz Maytag's not there to save it like he saved the company decades ago when he saved that company when they were about to do the same.
Yeah, 1971. Thank you, Ronnie. All right, now I'm finishing this up. Now I'm going to show y'all what's coming up.
Yep, let's do it. I got 3 beers to review. I'll show you one that I've already reviewed already, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. A good one. So, perfect for this time of year right now.
It's funny because I'm making fun of Four Loko, but the next review I'm going to do is this.
Hey, quick question: have you tried the monster? They have the one I did. The monster has
I know about them. I do know about it, but I don't like. I get real nervous about caffeine mixed with alcohol. It gives me like the creeps, you know. But this is Crush. This is from a craft beer company.
Like people putting Red Bull with vodka.
I can't do it. I cannot do it, Jean. I can't do it.
I mean, my brother. I love my brother, but he puts Red Bull in his Jim Beam. I'm like, okay, bro. All right. I love him.
Hold on, I got one more. Hold on.
Bring it. So, I don't know, folks. I just can't do Red Bull and Jim Beam, but some folks like it that way, I guess. You know, they do. Not me.
So I was shopping around. Oh, and I have this for my morning coffee.
Good. Bourbon cream.
Coming in at 15% alcohol.
Okay.
And I got this for the greatest price on earth. Mathern's had this full-size bottle for anyone.
$3.99.
Yeah, $3.99. Thank you. Now,
the video, yeah.
So this I bought at a local store.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try those. I see them a lot around here. You know, this is one of the things that I've been so happy about since I moved up here. Not only just kind of start fresh with my life and start over, but also there have been a lot of things that I didn't see when I lived in Mobile. And when I go home, I'll see a little bit of Monaco, but not a lot of it, you know.
Yeah, this is coming in at 9%, and they use all natural flavors, real sugar, no artificial. So it's really nice. And one more thing, and you know this, Jean, you and I have talked about this off the air and on air. Look, folks, you think you have to pay $100 for a bottle of whiskey or whatever. You do not, okay? So here's something I bought at Total Wine & More. It was $16.99. Keep this in your head. $16.99 for this big bottle. See how big the bottle is? See the bottle?
VSOP. Oh my goodness. Classic Club VSOP. Wow. Very smooth.
Well,
this is a brandy.
Yeah, it's from Buffalo Trace in Kentucky.
Okay.
But you know what? You think it's going to taste terrible. But guess what, folks?
Yeah. CC. Have you done a challenge with other brandies with this? Will you do a taste challenge with another brandy? Okay.
Oh, that's going to start in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
This is pretty good.
Okay. I mean, early on, I used to when I moved to Mobile, me and my ex, we Paul Masson was one of her favorites, and we mix it with Coke and whatnot. But lately, brandy, I mean, even though I'll still try it, I'm again more into the Scotch whiskeys, whether it be blended that or the bourbons.
Yeah, I get that. But I think
I'm willing to try something different.
Yeah, I think the Classic Club is right up there with your Paul Massons, your Christian Brothers, Corbel. It's right up there with them, But you don't have to pay a lot. $16.99 for the huge bottle. All right, I'm going to shut up. Jean-Pierre's got a lot to say, and I'm talking too much.
No, it was all good. Thank you, all of you. Let's see, what review have I done on my channel? I think I had done hold on, let me see what I've done on my channel. It's been something. I'm just gonna put it up right now. What have I done on my channel? Let's see. Yeah, I did the the Cold Snacks Lager Montaki, if I pronounce it correctly. and the Barefoot Cabernet Sauvignon. So those are the two reviews that are up on the channel right now. So take a look, watch it, give your thoughts and opinions. Let me know how you feel about it. As the two things from Gate City, I bought from them. I have the orange slices fruited sour ale. It's supposed to be real nice this weekend. Once we get through all this rain that we'll be getting this whole week, it's going to be 40% chance of rain tomorrow. And today was like 60% chance. So the weekend's supposed to be pretty good weather-wise. So I'll probably do this. Gate City orange slices fruited sour ale. This is a 4.5%.
I would try that. Yeah, I would try that.
And I'm starting to, like I said, at first I was always on the fence with these sours and enchiladas, but I'm really liking them, especially now as the weather gets very warm. Super, 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 super duper cold to drink these without question. And I have this one also from Gate City, the Party Starter Tarted Fruited Ale, which is at 5.2% ABV. That's what I have right there. Well, I'll be reviewing that. And also, I'll do a rehash of a beer I did maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 3 years during the pandemic.
The beer you just showed me made me think of Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. Danny Terrio, the image. I did this maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago during the pandemic, or before I left Mobile, moved down here. Rehash. Claude! What's up, man?
Oh yeah, I loved Summerfest.
Summerfest refreshing summer lager from Sierra Nevada, of course. They're still ongoing. I guess with everything going on, I think right now Sierra Nevada is probably with Boston Beer Company, probably the two largest craft beer companies. I can't say Lagunitas since they're owned by Heineken. And of course, I can't say Sweetwater. And as I was going to say, Sweetwater and Terrapin now, this is owned by the big boys now. Can't look at them as craft beer, but but Sierra Nevada is still ongoing, and distribution is really good of all their beers. So I got the Summerfest. I'll do a rehash of this, and that Friday, Fandango Friday, Jay. 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Bring your liquor or liqueurs, whatever that may be. Bring it. And Super Sunday or Stout Sunday, whatever that is.
Super
Sunday. 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. 7:30 a.m. Pacific. Bumpy Road has a channel on Monday nights. New brews at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Next Wednesday, Jay, we're doing what?
Alabama beers.
And that will be, I could find good people. Yeah. I know I could. Oh yeah. I know what store I could find some. I'm definitely going to find a beer from Alabama. And I know a spot, Local Vine, and they got plenty of Back 40, which is in Gadsden, Alabama. So
yeah, I can get Trim Tab. Hey, let me ask you this before Claude joins in. You remember Disco Fever with Danny Terrio?
Yes.
I got my disco shoes in the closet somewhere. Remember those big heels?
Yes, I do. Danny Terrell's the best. So, yeah. So that is it. That's all I got. So, Claude, the floor is yours.
That was the final Jeopardy question last night. What was it was 1972. Same actor in the two biggest musical movies of the year.
72.
I think it was 72. Yeah, it was the Jeopardy question last night. One was, I'll give you a hint. One was Saturday Night Fever, and the other one was Grease.
Who was 78.
78. Close enough.
Yeah.
John Travolta. That was last night's Jeopardy question.
Yeah.
On there. Hey, you guys had.
They didn't throw Urban Cowboy. Urban Cowboy came out in 1980.
Well, I was 81. Yeah,
81. Yeah, and that was the big country theme. Everybody's like country.
Yeah, Houston, Texas, Gillies. Yeah.
Okay, now Claude. Yeah, that's right.
That was a good movie, Urban Cowboy.
Oh yeah.
Yep. My ex-girlfriend was the woman lead star in it.
Miss Deborah Winger, which
Well, ex-girlfriend, not my
She
current.
looks good. She's aged very well.
All my exes live in Texas.
Yeah. All right, now, Claude, what Georgia beer do you have?
You don't like my singing?
Oh,
No.
I love it. It's
Well,
wonderful.
Georgia, you were talking about Brandy. I'll be honest, I don't have a Georgia beer. So before you kick me out, you were talking about Brandy, and I like good values. And to me, Corbel Brandy is about the finest brandy for the lowest price. I love it. This stuff used to go for, and this is a big old bottle. This is a this is 750, 40% alcohol by volume, and it's a large bottle. I think.
Yeah, I bought a liter. I bought a liter for $14.99.
Wow. I'm trying to get the size off this thing.
It's on there. It's hard to find, but it's on there. Yeah.
God, until you taught me to look for bottling dates and things like that, I never used to look at stuff like that. And had to get out my Sherlock Holmes thing here. Gosh, where are they hiding it?
It's hard to find it, but it's on there. It looks like a liter bottle to me, but
It's huge. I think you're right. It is a liter. This is a liter, not 750. And I used to get it for around $14, $15. Now this is crawling up to that $26, $27.
oh no.
Yeah, because don't you love when you get a find and you get it for a great price? Well, you're a lot of your videos are about getting off-brand liquors that taste even better than some of the name brands.
Yeah, and for cheap.
And the quality of this, I'll tell you, because I like brandy. I like good brandy. After a nice dinner, a little straight up brandy. This is excellent for the dollars. This is a California brandy, and it's just Jean-Paul was talking about brandy before. It's got a smooth taste, has a little oakiness to it, probably from the barrel. On it, but it's so smooth. It some brandies you taste, all you taste is alcohol. I mean, they just burn, and this is just flavor. It's just flavorful and smooth. It's what you can mix this with Coke or anything, or ginger ale, or just straight up. It's excellent.
And the thing about Corbel, it's been on the market since 1889. 1889.
They make they're the famous champagne company. Do you remember Corbel champagne, how cheap it used to be at one time?
Well, no, because I didn't buy champagne.
I've always liked champagne, but champagne you're talking about a White Star or a Moet or something, it can get very pricey. Corbel, California champagne, I always thought you could used to be able to get it for $8-9 a bottle. I'm showing my age again. But now I think it's around close to $15-16 a bottle now.
Depends on the brand you get, Claude, because Andre is still the most inexpensive champagne out there on the market.
Yeah, Andre and Rocher.
Andre Rocher, and also of course Walmart has their brand of wines, the winemaker selection. They got this champagne, which is $5.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I did a review of it. I enjoyed it.
But are they using the Don Pernon method where the fermentation is taking place in the bottle? Andre, as I believe, is a bulk champagne, and then they make it and then they bottle it. Corbel and the higher end champagnes are using the true champagne method where the fermentation takes place in the bottle.
Well, Claude, the ones we're talking about probably is just the cheap method.
Okay, I'm sorry, too much knowledge.
No, that's all right. I mean,
it's good, man.
There's a reason that it's cheap because it's made cheap. But they taste pretty good, even though they're not using the authentic method. They're all right.
Okay, trivia question: who invented champagne? What was his profession?
I don't know.
It was a monk named Don Pernon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Don Perignon.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I like champagne. Yeah. I like cooking shit. I like cooking. Add champagne to some salmon in the cooking process. Tastes really good.
Yeah.
I think in France they can only call it champagne if the grapes come from the Champagne district.
Right, but the French law does not apply to the United States. So
Yes.
we have products here that are made in California. They're called champagne, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, now one more thing, folks. So Friday night, or in California's case, Friday afternoon, at 3:30 California time,
6:30 Eastern time,
5:30 Louisiana time, Central, Chicago, Louisiana, Memphis, St. Louis. We're going to do Fandango.
Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, Fandango Friday. Any liquor or liqueur. I have some new liqueurs. And if y'all want to try some liqueurs or liquors, join us. And
what's the best liqueur you ever had?
I don't know, because I had this Jim Beam bourbon cream, and it's really good. I had the Sazerac bourbon cream, Buffalo Trace. I don't know. There's so many good ones. It's hard to say, really, honestly. It's
the
hard
99 peanut butter thing, I tried that one time. I thought that was pretty. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it's right up there with Belching Beaver peanut butter chocolate beer, my favorite, as you know.
I do like the peanut butter. I do like the peanut butter whiskey liqueurs, but it's hard to say. And Claude and Jean, I think I'll gravitate toward the cream liqueurs, like those Irish cream liqueurs,
Do you like Kahlua? Do you like Kahlua, Jay?
Oh, God, who doesn't love Kahlua?
I like it. Yeah, it's best. And when you put it in the coffee, yeah.
Yes. Coffee, ice cream, vanilla ice cream or butter pecan. It is awesome.
In the
I like Kahlua and Kimura, yeah.
In the good old days in San Diego, back in the Stone Age, I used to run across the border, grab 2 bottles of Kahlua for like $6-7, and then go right back over the border again. Just show your driver's license or something like that. Not anymore, of course, but
Not anymore. Not these days. Maybe in 1983, right?
Well, I'm only 36, so.
Yes.
Right. We believe that too. All right. Anyway, well, thank you, Jean and Claude, and I hope y'all can join us for Fandango Friday. I have some. I'll tell y'all. I'll give you a preview. I bought this.
Hey, let me see.
I bought this last week. It just showed up at Mathern's. I wasn't going to buy a full bottle. I'm just going to tell you. I'm not going to show it. I'm going to tell you about it. It's barbecue flavored whiskey.
Yes, is that from with the skeleton and
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that. I thought about bringing it to it, but I thought I don't know.
Did you just say barbecue flavored whiskey?
I don't know how to explain it, but it showed up. It's got some crazy name like Knucklehead or something like that. Yeah. Well, the possibilities are endless. When you're doing all these drinks, the possibilities are endless. So are they going to all work? No, they're not going to all work. But, what the heck? Who cares? I don't care. I'm not worried about it.
Got to have a hobby.
I have a hobby. It might not be necessarily to my benefit, but all right. No, but it's okay.
You have Spider-Man #1, right? That's the rumor going around.
No. I don't have Spider-Man #1, and I do not have Amazing Adventures #15. Actually, Spider-Man did not first appear in Spider-Man. Spider-Man appeared in a comic book called Amazing Adventures.
That's right.
Where each month it was a different story, where they would just try out different stories. And so Spider-Man was just one of those stories, and people loved it so much. They started getting all kind of fan mail, like, "Oh, this story is great. This should be its own title." And so Marvel said, "Well, okay, heck." So they came out with Spider-Man, but it didn't start in Spider-Man. All right. Well, Claudia's there, and Claude is there.
Say hello to the Ron and John Paul.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Claudia. How are you?
Check out the shirt.
The Padres. I went to see them once.
1998.
Yeah.
Check it out, guys. And I'm
They
still
went to the
wearing
World
it.
Series, played the Yankees, and that game one I watched all the way to the end. They looked good within the first 3 innings, and we all know what happened after that.
Yeah, didn't they go to the World Series in 1984 also?
Yep, played the Tigers. Sparky Anderson was the manager of the Tigers.
How about the Nuggets? Wait a second. We're in Colorado.
Go Nuggets.
Congrats to the Nuggets. Yes.
They didn't burn down the town today,
Not
did
yet.
they?
Go Avalanche. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Here's
Avalanche
all right,
last year.
before we get off the air, one last trivia question. You won't have time to look it up. What was the original name of the Denver Nuggets basketball team?
No idea.
The Rockies?
No.
No, that's a baseball team.
The Denver Rockets.
Oh.
Close. I had partial.
Oh,
But they
okay.
wanted, they were called the Denver Rockets, and they wanted to join the NBA, and they realized, well, we can't be the Denver Rockets. They already have the Houston Rockets. So they said, okay, well, we'll change our name to the Nuggets. And then about 2 years later, they were able to join the NBA. They were in another league. They were in
the
a,
NBA team to win an NBA championship. San Antonio, Denver. I think was there another ABA team that won an NBA title?
Indiana.
No, Indiana went to the finals, but then they didn't win.
This is sports. I'm out of this.
What about the Nets?
Nets went to the finals, but they never won. No.
Okay, so just Denver and
San Antonio.
okay.
Now you know why the Nuggets are called the Nuggets, though, because actually the gold rush began in Colorado in Idaho Springs, and then it moved west. So
Right.
that's the Denver Gold Nuggets, if you will. Yeah.
Now, who knows what a Tommy knocker is?
Okay, you're out. I'm out of this league. See you guys.
Take care, Miss Claudia.
Yeah. They have a brewery in Idaho Springs, and they make Tommy knocker beer. But it's this part of Colorado all had mines, silver mines and things like that. And Tommy knockers were these little leprechaun people, evil leprechaun people that lived in the mines. Stephen King did a book about them.
Wow.
It's just makeup.
And didn't Stephen King write a lot of books under an alias names?
Yes, great trivia question. I know this because I love Stephen King. Oh gosh, he had a pseudonym, a pen name, but he became so popular that in his new prints, whenever they print the books under his pen name, they also put Stephen King on them now.
But originally he wrote under a different name, right?
His first book. Good trivia question. What was his first book?
It was not Salem's Lot.
His first popular book. Let me qualify that, because he used to write short science fiction for magazines, and he wrote a book called Carrie that they made into a movie.
Oh, Carrie. Oh yeah, that's famous.
I remember the car Carrie got. Was it about the car?
No, you're thinking of Christine. You're thinking of Christine.
Basically, was Carrie, right?
Now, the great thing about Carrie is he was a teacher in Maine, of making very little money. He worked at nights in a laundromat, and he wrote her whenever he had a chance. And he wrote Carrie, and he got so sick of it, he got so frustrated, he threw it in the garbage, and his wife pulled it out.
Oh.
Wow. And he mailed it. He mailed it to like 100 different publishers, and finally one sent him a check for $2,500 or something like that. And that was the beginning. He's the most prolific author, I think one of the richest authors in America today.
Yeah, look how big of a
James
hit. Look how big of a hit the movie was.
Oh yeah,
James Patterson, Tom Clancy, John Grisham. I mean, these guys have made a lot of money.
Yeah.
So some of their books they turned into films.
I like those Jack Reacher books by what's his name? Lee. Darn.
James Lee. Okay, I'm trying to think. Not James Patterson, right?
I don't read any fiction. I don't watch movies, but anyway. All right, but I know about them, But anyway, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all in 2 days, I hope.
I will be on Friday.
Mango Friday. Be there, be square. Drink your Corbel.
I have a bottle. All right.
Thanks, Bryce. Take care.